Hello, welcome back to this new video. I know it's been a while, make sure you follow me on Twitter, because I have a Twitter now, link in the description, it's @CubeDoesStuff, to follow me on updates and shit, but today I have, this thing for you. This is my entry to Maizuma's third challenge, being the ultimate payment system, as he called it. I wanted to squeeze as much features in as I could while keeping it one wide, because I'm a masochistically weird person, so I make the challenges even harder for myself, as seen in the last one. And now this. So yeah, this has Maizuma's user interface, except the button is moved one up. It has the same input-output container, which he wasn't sure if possible. It doesn't use any entities, it doesn't use any slime, it doesn't use any observers, so it's 1.6 friendly. I don't know what to say. It can N and M being the amount of items you pay and the amount of items you get, can be anything from 1 to 576, which would be 9 stacks. It has an auto fail-safe, so if it enters phase 3 too quickly, so phase 2 ends too early, it will restart in phase 1 again, which doesn't waste anything except maybe time. One downside I found was this thingy right here, this dropper, because droppers spit out items in random angles, will in very rare cases dispense an item right off the slab and into the void, because you should put a block on the side of the slab, but this was more proof of concept and I can't really do anything against it. I already put a slab down there. And yeah, whatever. I will demonstrate the function of this on 3 different examples, and then one mixture of the previous 3. I will try to edit this as friendly as possible. So yeah, case 1, we don't put anything in the dropper and just want to mess around with the system. In that case, you're a dick. And also, this red circuit will check for the blue circuit, which is like a clock, and if this clock basically does the browns when you push the button, the brown clock will get triggered, sucking the items from the dropper. And then this brown clock piece down here will actually check if items are flowing through the hoppers. If it is, then it will continue the clock. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But if it does, it pulls away this block before this torch turns off, meaning this whole reset mechanism doesn't trigger if there's an item flowing. But since there are no items flowing, this torch will go on without the block being pulled away, meaning it will close again, because the ping pulls away our input. So that's case number 1, it's empty. Case 2 is we put, let's say, 8 emeralds in here, and maybe 5 more, or 6 more. Now we should get 7 fern and our change back, which is these 6 emeralds. In that case, this brown clock will suck the items from the hopper, whilst the yellow piece on the left will sort out the emeralds from the rest, keep firing this blue thing. This blue thing basically just checks when items do not flow anymore, meaning it has sucked out all the items from the dropper. Every time this yellow piece fires, meaning an emerald has passed through the hopper here, it will send a one-tick pulse through all this green stuff. These are all binary counters. This one gives an output if it counts to 1, this to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if 8 items have flown through the hopper, like you get one amount of the desired stuff, which will then reset the entire thing and give a signal through this dark gray stuff, which tells the system, yo, send out 7 ferns, which is this dropper tower here. And then it continues. Right now it is doing something, but don't worry, it will fix itself in any case. Yeah, and then after okay, yeah, you saw that just like this blue stuff, cyan stuff got pushed down. When this clock notices there are no more items flowing, it pushes solid blocks into position of this repeater. And these repeaters, at least the ones turned on, so in the previous examples it would have been like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. These are my 6 change, so they activate 6 of these torch towers, which will spit out 6 emeralds at the top into our output chain, meaning we get 6 change. The emeralds will then continue flowing under everything and then up everything again. I had to build it like this because it's almost impossible. Like, it's impossible to send in one wide a signal through this contraption, and it's really hard, right, as you can see right here, to send an item up through a hopper chain. So I just made it go under everything and such. It doesn't matter. The change actually refills itself because it sucks the amount of change you get up into here, refilling everything. And here we should have 8 emeralds. Nice. Now, that's one thing. If the, when the thing stops, it also sends a signal up through here. Through here. Unlocking this hopper. This hopper will then suck out all the items you paid for out of this chest and puts them into the output dropper. And yeah, so that's that. When the cyan circuit right here, this is a clock dispensing all items from this dropper into this hopper, and so it goes down there. So the change goes through this, the not emerald items goes through this, I will cover that in a bit, and the yeah, that's it basically, the change and the not emerald items go through here. This is a clock, and if this clock doesn't receive a signal in a while, this will turn off, which will then turn this off. These take like 10 seconds to turn off each because they're like comparator delays, which will then push this blue down, which will relock this and push this down. What this does is it sends a signal through this hopper chain, which is, as I said, pretty weird to do, which then retracts the slab, which will then let all the items fall down here. And we got what we expected, except there's 1 fern more for some reason. But I can explain why that is. That is because I had a failed run before this, because I didn't reset it properly after taking it apart, which is, yeah, simply ignore that. And there should not be anything in here, yep. And that was a lag. We have another like clock right here, which does the orange thing. So if either the change dispenser or the output dispenser doesn't give a signal out for a bit, then the whole spitting stuff will happen. And then it will fire the pink circuit, which will put the block back over the lamp. So that's the case if we put in, yeah, emeralds, and that's, yeah. So if we put, let's say, 5 diamonds in here, which are obviously not emerald items, we push the button, this thing will begin to suck it out again, and the diamonds will not get filtered, so they will land in this dropper. I had to make a dropper here because I had to make a signal go up through this, which only works like this. The diamonds will then go up this dropper tower. And yeah, same with change. It ends up in here, gets auto-dispensed down, lands on this slab, and will shortly falls down there. And even though this looks really close, the diamonds are around the torch when this thing starts to extend, so there's no issue there. And we got our 5 diamonds back. Nice. So that's case 3, really. Because the first case was nothing, the second case was something like emeralds, and the third case was not emeralds. So yeah, that's it. We could even do a little test run, completely trying to fool the system, making doing something like this. So we should get 14 fern and our change and the 3 diamonds back. This really pushes the circuit to its limits if I have thought about everything. So if the light gray triggered, meaning a diamond passed through it, while this triggers, meaning emeralds get through it. You can ignore the red because like it wasn't empty. And there we go. There we saw the it counting to 8, and we can even see it counting. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. And it sends out another load of fern. And on the right we see this torch tower, meaning the emeralds are transported up. And there we go. We should get the 3 change from down there because 3 torch towers triggered. And I see it dispensing all the stuff now. Hooray. And did the clock stop? I think it stopped. Meaning it relocks this and it does all that stuff. Now in theory, if everything went correctly, there should be 16 up here, which they are. There should be a full in here, yes. There should be nothing in here. Yep, I don't know what just happened. What items are this? Diamond. Oh, a couple of diamonds came a bit late. But as you can see... Oh wait, there's also fern. Yeah, whatever. As you can see, it's like fail-safe. It fixes itself if something gets broken. Or like, if something messes up, it fixes itself, which is nice because the hopper down there actually starts phase 2, and as I said, if phase 3 begins too early, which is just getting restricted, it will simply start over. So about now this thing should fall, getting picked up, and I will talk about before we check. So this stuff is resetted properly, as I can tell. Like, just trust me, I know how the things are supposed to look. This thing's perfectly... We already checked that, but just to make sure, let's check this thing again. We have 0 things in here, we have 0 things in here, we have 0 things in here, meaning there should be 3 diamonds, 3 emeralds, and 14 fern. Now, where did the 14 fern go? Good question. Which I will try to find out. So just in theory, if I pulse this, we should get 7 fern. Which we didn't. Because I am a fucking retard. Because this gives out a 2-tick. Meaning we can we need to take this, put it back. Because the 2-tick will trigger the torches. So, now we should have 7 fern. Yep. If we trigger this again, We should get 14. Yay. Now I have no idea why this didn't work, and that is not good considering I entered in a challenge with this, so I will be back analyzing what the hell just went wrong. Okay, to be honest, I have no idea why the fuck this didn't work. I put in 16 emeralds and it worked. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I will put an annotation right here if I figure it out, but yeah. Sorry for not editing this and like not doing the editing I had initially planned and just rambling while stuff's happening. Whatever. Fun fact, by the way, this prismarine part right here took me like 3 hours and a bit, maybe 4 hours. Just these prismarines, because I don't know. It just did. Yeah. That's like all I wanted to say. Again, make sure you follow me on Twitter if you want to be updated on upcoming projects and stuff. If you liked it, then leave a like. That's why the button is called the like button. If you have questions, write in the comments. If you want a tutorial, fuck you. If you want a world download, maybe. And if this video reaches 9 likes, which is 3 cubed. Yes, it's 3 cubed because I math. If this video reaches 9 likes, I will do something. I'll do something, okay? Something sounds right. Yeah, something. Bang! God, I miss doing that.